Imagine having the blueprint to human personality, a guide to understanding why people behave the way they do. This is not a fiction. In the realm of psychology, the Big Five personality traits offer just that. These traits, openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism, are not mere labels or boxes to confine us. They are a framework, a tool to decode the complexities of human behavior. They are the building blocks of our personalities, the factors that make us unique yet relatable. So let's dive in as we unravel these 5 traits, one by one. Openness, the first trait, acts as the curiosity quotient, defining how open-minded a person is. This trait, an integral part of the Big Five, is a measure of how much you relish novelty, change, and variety. It's the spark that ignites your imagination, pushing you to explore new ideas, cultures, and experiences. Think of it as a spectrum. On one end, you have individuals who are more conservative, preferring routine and the familiar. On the other end, you have those who are more liberal, with a voracious appetite for the new and unknown. Openness is not just about curiosity, though. It's also about appreciating beauty, art, and aesthetics. It's about being imaginative and creative. It's about being intellectually curious, about wanting to understand the world and its complexities. This trait is also linked to adaptability. The more open you are, the better you can adapt to changes, whether it's a new job, a new city, or even a new way of thinking. But remember, there's no right or wrong level of openness. It's about understanding where you fall on the spectrum and how that influences your interactions with the world. So, is your mind a parachute, always open to new experiences? Next up, conscientiousness, the trait that brings order to chaos. Conscientiousness, one of the Big Five personality traits, is all about meticulousness, organization, and dependability. It's the trait that keeps us grounded, focused, and reliable. It's the calm voice in our heads that urges us to plan, to organize, to bring structure to our world. It's the whisper that urges us to meet our deadlines, to fulfill our commitments, to uphold our responsibilities. Conscientiousness is more than just a personality trait. It's a compass that guides our interactions with the world around us. It's our internal quality control, the part of us that strives for excellence, that yearns for precision. It's the trait that keeps us from falling into chaos, that helps us navigate through the tumultuous seas of life. It's the trait that helps us plan our future, that inspires us to set goals and work towards them, to strive for success. So if you find yourself meticulously planning your day, if you're the one everyone relies on because they know you'll follow through, then you, my friend, are high on conscientiousness. Are you the one always planning and organizing, making sure everything is just perfect? Extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism, the social butterfly, the empath, and the moody maestro. These are the final 3 traits that complete the Big Five personality traits. Let's start with extroversion. Ever met someone who is the life of the party, always surrounded by people, and seems to draw energy from social interactions? That's your typical extrovert. This trait is all about sociability and energy in social situations. Extroverts tend to be outgoing, enjoy being around others, and thrive in dynamic and fast-paced environments. Then we have agreeableness. This trait is all about kindness and empathy. If you're someone who is often moved by other people's feelings, always ready to lend a helping hand, and generally maintains harmonious relationships, you likely score high on agreeableness. Individuals with this trait are typically cooperative, considerate, and value getting along with others. Lastly, we dive into the depths of neuroticism, the trait of the moody maestro. This is characterized by emotional instability and moodiness. If your emotions tend to fluctuate drastically, or if you often find yourself experiencing stress, anxiety, or irritability, you might be high on neuroticism. It's not all doom and gloom, though. High neuroticism can also mean a deep sensitivity and rich emotional life. So, are you the life of the party, the compassionate listener, or the one with the roller coaster emotions? Understanding these traits doesn't just help psychologists. It empowers each one of you to better understand yourself and others around you. Just imagine, with a grasp of the Big Five, you can see into the blueprint of your own personality and those around you. It's about knowing why you react the way you do, why certain things inspire you, or why you prefer solitude over a bustling party. It's about figuring out what makes you, you. But the power of understanding personality doesn't stop at self-reflection. It extends to your relationships too. Knowing a friend is high in agreeableness can help you understand their need for harmony, And realizing your boss is high in conscientiousness can guide you to meet their expectations better. These traits are not just labels, they're tools for growth, for empathy, for communication. And isn't that what we're all striving for? To better understand and connect with our world and the people in it? So, here's your call to action. Like and subscribe to our channel for more such enlightening videos. Remember, understanding is the first step to acceptance, and only with acceptance can there be recovery. Stay curious, stay informed,